Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome to another challenge. It is time for the monthly challenge here to occur in Splatoon 3, and this time around our monthly challenge is a good old round of Rainmaker. So let's just go straight to the lobby and get this challenge started. So going in, we have Rainmaker here on Hagglefish Market and Undertow Spillway. The rules for the challenge are simple. Play Rainmaker. That's it. There's really no extra gimmick to this one, as you can use all your sub abilities. You're not locked into specific weapons. No extra like special powers or anything like that. This is strictly just Rainmaker, and you want to do as good as you can for this because the monthly challenge has it so that the top teams that performed in the 3 different 2-hour time spans will be recognized via social media from the Splatoon devs. So, for this challenge, because it's as serious as ever, we're going to do something weird because we're known for doing weird things in this house. So, we're going to be playing with random weapons, just like what we did during the Splat Zones monthly challenge back in June. So, how this is going to work is that we have 8 pages of weapons, 12 weapons in total in every page except the last one. So, we're going to just roll a random number between 1 and 8 and 1 and 12 to determine the page that we're going to be on and what weapon we're going to play, respectively. So, we're going to go ahead and start things out by not playing the Nautilus, even though I would probably prefer to stick with the weapon I have. We're going to go ahead and roll that random number. So, to start things out, we're going to roll for our said page. And our page is 2. So, on the second page here, if I roll another number between 1 and 12, I get 12, which means Clash Blaster Neo. Okay, well, we're already starting out interesting. I don't really play blasters all that much, and if I do play a blaster, it ain't the Clash Blaster, so off to a great start. So for this weapon, man, I don't really know what to really do on this one. I'll probably end up just going with my 18K Aviator here. Good old classics. And also for the said shirt ability, I might get something that's a little more movement-based. Maybe something that'll have Ninja Squid so I can sneak up behind my foes. That could help. And in terms of the special ability, it might be helpful to have Stealth Jump on most weapons just because I can get back into action faster without enemies noticing my jump, as long as they're not close. Object Shredder is really good for Rainmaker. So, you gotta really weigh this out. Do you want Object Shredder to pop the Rainmaker shield, or we want to jump back in safely? Now, I think depending on the weapon, I might honestly prefer Stealth Jump because unlike the Clash Blaster, even with Object Shredder, that's not going to shred through that shield any day soon. So we're going to stick with this and start our first game. Just like always, I'm going to be playing 5 games for this video. We're going to get our initial power for the said 5 games. And then from there, I'll be playing this challenge on my own time. Not using random weapons, I'll just use what I want. And then just see how we stack up at the very end. So we'll just see how well this goes. When I played this last night, because I got to play some of the 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. time slot, because I'm in the DJ hour zone apparently, I noticed a lot of the people who were playing this, they're good. They're really good. So I'll see how it goes for this time slot, because this is the final one. This is the 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern slot. So this is the final one of the 3 different time slots for the Rainmaker challenge. We'll see how well this goes. Jumping in, got ourselves a pretty decent selection of weapons on both sides. I kind of fear for the other opponents, though, a little bit more than my own team. I mean, we got some Slayers here, but we don't really have the range. That's kind of the problem. Gotta be careful. That shield's about ready to pop. But, oh, no, in our color instead. I see you. And now I don't. Okay, well, that's just... What am I doing? Just gonna quickly put this here, and I'm gonna immediately go in their base. And I'm just gonna ignore you, or annoy you, not ignore you, ignore me. Good luck. At this point, I might be able to, never mind, couldn't even finish that sentence. I was gonna say, I might be able to get some super chumps, then I can back away and use them, but random fizzy bombs, so The shield about popped? Oh yeah, it is, but they got it. Okay, we're good. I barely got the guy before I got killed, so I'm fine with that. 10 of missiles, of course. I didn't even see the reticles on me because I was so focused on the other guy in question. But it was worth it because I got him taken care of. Now we can go ahead and grab ourselves the Rainmaker, but I'm going to hold off on that for a second. We've got a lot of people here trying to murder. Get away. I'm going to throw down a curling. I do see that beacon, which means, yeah, there's someone there. I'm just kind of, yeah, just do Clash Blaster things. As long as I'm near the opponent, I can just do a lot of chip damage. There's a guy over here. Okay, he's gone. I'm going to put down some chumps. Moving in. Got the Rainmaker. And now we just keep on doing this battle. So far, we have a pretty substantial lead because we got the checkpoint. The other team does not have the checkpoint at all yet. And looks like my teammate got the Rainmaker through the pedestal area because just making this tiny little jump alone just pushes your points up by like 30. So that alone just got us a massive lead. So I'm feeling pretty good so far about this. Teammates tried to move in, but unfortunately couldn't really do much. It's okay. Gotta be careful because my team is dying. Yeah, I'm gonna, yes. I got stuck in the ring. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about this. Clash is not the easiest to paint around your feet if you get trapped like that. So I just had to kind of deal with it, which is fine. They're gonna get checkpoint. No, they didn't. Good. But they're very close to it though. So I don't know about this. Got 10 missiles coming our way. We're gonna try to, unfortunately, couldn't kill him in time. I was trying to kill the Rainmaker man in question. Or woman, I don't know which one that was. I didn't even see if it was the Inkling or the Octoling that held it because I wasn't paying attention. I just knew shoot. That's all I know. Shoot. Got some beacons around map here, like one near the other pedestal. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna try to take care of you, but unfortunately, every shot missed, which is a insane thing. With that point blank range, I am shocked every shot missed. So this is kind of bad. We got to wipe out. They're about ready to move. They're going around here, which is shocking. I was expecting them to take the jump like we did off the pedestal, because that's just a free 30-point lead. But they're going the long way. Unfortunately, they killed us all, so it might have worked out. Oh, boy. They're going to, yeah, just dunk it. As soon as they're, like, there at, like, the 50-point range, and I saw a wipeout, I was like, they can literally just walk a straight line in our base. And then they did. So that didn't really work out. That was a great first game for us up until the last 10 seconds, and then we wiped out. And I mean the last, like, previous 10 seconds, not last 10 seconds of the game. I wish we got that long into the game. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So first game was not just a loss, it was a knockout, which that's punishing. So let's go ahead and roll for another weapon now. So picking a random number between 1 and 8. We got ourselves 5. So on page 5, which is this page, number between 1 and 12, we will get 4, which is the undercover umbrella. This is the second time in a row this has happened to me. I got this last time I played a monthly challenge in a random weapon set. Fate just wants me to use the undercover umbrella. Sure. Why not? In fairness, I probably should have swapped out my load set because I would have probably preferred to have a little more run speed, so I could have probably swapped out the headpiece because I'm not going to need last-ditch effort with my aviators. Like, that's not going to really matter all that much for mines. But I have it, I guess, so I'm not changing it now. I'd have to quit my game to change it, which is not ideal. Now, the one thing I got to be very careful about with this weapon is the range is pretty bad. And it'll take a long time to kill, so I don't want to be pushing too much ahead because I'm not really a slayer weapon. I'm more for my defense when it comes to my teammates. I can shoot while also putting up a shield to protect them. Even if the shield has barely any HP, it's still a shield. So I can still use it to protect, I swear. So here we go, match number 2, back at Hagglefish. So this one, we have a lot more competitive choices on the other side. Flosser Machine, Flat Dualies, Tri-Slosher Nouveau, which got last game as well. Tri-Slosher Nouveau has been seeing a lot more plays of late because of Tacticooler. A lot of people have been using that for coolers, and it's honestly a really good pick for it. I'm gonna slide into here, break the crab, immediately break myself. That's about right. Flosser Machine got me on that one, that's unfortunate. Couldn't really do anything, because the cooldown time of using Reef Slider is not great. Honestly, like, by the time you get control, you're probably dead. So, not ideal. Also, this thing takes forever to pop the Rainmaker shield. Holy crap. Maybe I should put Object Shredder on just for this. Oh, that's just being thrown in mid. Okay, well, I'm going to take this. No one else wants to take it yet, and we gotta move it. We could have waited out the timer a bit just to have the thing reset, but I'd rather just take the Rainmaker at this point. I think I'm clear to go in. Oh, wait, maybe not, maybe not. There's some threat there. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on going back and forth in squid form. By doing that, I am shrinking my hitbox every time I go in the squid form. I'm just trying to avoid shots at this point. It's like, please, let me live. All right, we got lead. We're going around the corner. Didn't take the jump, but it's probably not safe, and that's fair. That's just not safe. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Shoot shield and also put down a mine. And that's specifically why. One of them is now marked. Although I think the guy was marked before I actually did anything, so I don't know if that was from me. All right, he's flanking around corner. Come on, there you go. Actually, you know, now thinking about it, it was me, because I'm looking at the weapon set. No one else can mark people. It's just me, because I have the mine, which is the only thing on this team that can mark. We don't have point sensors. No one else has mines. It's just me. It really helps to know the weapons you play with. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, God. Oh, help me. It was the one time I really wish my teammates were nearby. Even if I said this way to call them towards me, I don't think that would have helped because it would have took too long. But not just be that way. Put up shield. Put down a mine just in case. At this point, I don't really know what the mines are really going to be helpful for in this mode because it's like, we got to push forward, and that's not really a time to use mines. All right, teammate got a wall out. That's good. Got a guy over here. Now I'm glad I put down the mine. That's a situation where it's helpful because I don't know what's around the corner, and the mine will tell me. So it's moments like that where you should use the mines. It's when you're about ready to get Rainmaker, but you have to stay in area for a while. It's good to use there. All right, just be careful. I'm just trying to keep them at bay. All right, I can do this. Because the Rainmaker guy's too slow. I killed 3 of them with that. Wow. All right, we take those. Quite literally, please give. Be careful now, because at this point, they're all back in the map. They're all back in the map. I don't know where that accent came from all of a sudden. This was a really weird thing, but it's fine. We're good. We're good. I gotta be careful of this guy above me. And do that just to kind of pressure. Jump up here. Gives us a lead at that point with a couple more points, and I'd rather just take the safety at this point in time because they were getting kind of close. We got a guy behind them. Ooh, he's actually doing a pretty good job. I feel safe enough to jump back in. Might be a mistake, but I'm here now. Oh, we got hammer. I'm just gonna be careful because I don't want to take a risk with the hammer. I marked the sloshing machines. Now we can see where he is. At this point, my team is holding their ground in mid. I can jump back. Careful, put out the shield immediately. Squid roll backwards just to be safe, because I don't know if that Rainmaker shot would have hit me. Some of the armor would have at least helped with Brent dying. Pop this thing open. I don't want to grab it this time. I keep on doing that, and that's kind of why I don't, because I keep on dying. And in some ways, I kind of wish I had some quick respawn on, because I feel like I need it. I've been dying a lot, but this kind of weapon is not the most useful to have quick respawn on if you use a lot of mines because of the point sensor on them. If teammates kill when you have a point sensor active, which counts for the mines as well, then you will get an assist from that. And getting the assist means I won't be able to come back all that fast. So I'm gonna do this. How did that? Okay. I thought that was gonna actually grab, but I never used Reef Slider on Rainmaker because I never used Reef Slider, period. It's rare if I use this special because most of the weapons I play doesn't have it. All right, at this point, I can just play more defensively. All right, I gotta, never mind. I was gonna say, I gotta get back, but they were surrounding me. Oh no. Oh, get back, guys. If they make that jump, it's over. And they made the jump. I knew, that's like a consistent theme with Rainmaker. If you see the words wipeout, it might as well mean game over. Because as soon as you wipe out, there is a very good chance that the opposing team can get like a 40-point lead. Because that time it takes for all you to come back and then make your way back towards wherever the Rainmaker guy is in question, then they're gaining points. So get used to that happening a lot if you play Rainmaker. At least with this game, the checkpoint system makes it so that's not as likely to happen, but it's still, if you wipe, they can make a massive push. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that happened. Let's go ahead and change our weapons. Please give me something that's not this again. All right, so our random weapon is on page 1. So now from 1 and 12, what do we get? Number 3. Ooh, boy. I don't even need to pick it. It's the Nautilus, baby. Let's go. I'm actually surprised I rolled my main weapon. I played this thing so much, I have 5-starred this. I don't know if you noticed, but anytime you see my splash tag now on my banner, you got a little Nautilus with like a gold background in the, well, background of it. That shows that I 5-starred the weapon. It's the only weapon in this game so far that I've gotten 5 stars. Let me tell you, that takes forever. Playing this game since it came out. That took 10 months. 10 months. A lot of playtime. Alright, let's do it. So, challenge power is 1410. I feel like the game's really trying to tell me something right now. Get good. Alright, well now I'm actually playing a weapon that I'm used to playing. Let's see how this goes. So, this kit, I have run speed and swim speed on to make it so I go very fast. And also, I have object shredder so we can just pop the Rainmaker shield like immediately. And it really helps because immediately, look at what's happening. Okay, man, can I roll this thing more often, please? Next, I should roll a 1 and a 1. That'd be great. You're still here. I know you are. There you go. Okay, just go. Just go. Just go. All right, sure. Roll like 2 weapons I never play, and I do horrible because I get like this last second push. Rolls main weapon, wins in 20 seconds. Sure. Best game all day. That's never happening again. All right, well, so unfortunately, I have to roll new weapon. Say bye-bye to the good one. And by good one, I mean one I know how to use. Because unfortunately, I know I'm not going to get this again. But that was an amazing game. So I don't care, man. That was good. I'm going to hit stop, though, because I need money. That arrow spray didn't even do anything. He had 91 paint and died once. The wiper, not much better. Died twice and 50 paint. You can tell I was the only one that did anything when it came to, like, I don't know, the pushing, the killing, the threatening. That's why it was such a short game. They didn't like seeing me. So, with that said, I'm going to put on a money ticket. 50% because if you get a knockout, you get a lot of money. But if you're the one knocked out, you get no money. So, I'd rather just do this in 200. Because the double chance is, I don't know. It's hit or miss in rank mode games. But let's go ahead and roll our next weapon here. So, our next choice between 1 and 8 is on page 8. So, the very final page. Now, this one's going to be a little bit different. I think I'm going to roll this one by modifying the numbers because 1 in 12, that's not going to happen here. I mean, look what we got. 7 weapons. I don't think that's going to work. So I'm going to do a 1 in 7. And with that said, it's number 5, which is the L3 nozzle nose. I haven't played this thing since the game actually launched. So I don't know how this one's going to go, but we'll find out. I might keep Object Shredder on for this because I have a weapon that can shoot pretty fast, so I think it'll be helpful. I'm going to put back on the aviators. That way I have my last ditch. And in terms of what else to put on, honestly, it shouldn't really matter too much. I'm going to go with Ninja Squid again. I think this will be good. So we're going to just try this, see how it goes. 2 more games. It's kind of funny because those, like, the first game is kind of short-ish, but it was like, you know, decent length. The second game was pretty long. I mean, heck, they got overtime, so it tells how long it was. Third game, I missed it. What happened? That's short. Literally, if I ran a commercial break on YouTube right now, like if I just put in a commercial in between, if it was like a live stream, you would miss the whole game. That's how fast it was. So let's see how these next 2 go. So jumping in, I swear, Hagglefish is the only map. Undertow doesn't exist. So we got, a lot of shooters, but we also have a dually. And they have a dually too. That one has crap though, so I'm a little worried. We have, honestly, some pretty good power. So we'll see how this goes. Immediately pops the shield open. I'm just gonna die. My favorite pastime. I was gonna try to pressure them, but then move back and heal. Didn't get to work out. Wow, like everyone's dead. That's not great. And the Rainmaker is free, so they can just go. I'm gonna throw this with a slight charge to threaten. And they got a Kraken right on the Rainmaker guy, so that's not gonna really be a good idea to shoot him. I would just immediately die, so no. Pop the Rainmaker shield here. Come on, just a little bit more. Actually, I'm gonna do this instead. I don't want crab. All right, there's a guy on my left. Looks like he's down. All right, that's bad. The problem is with L3 and H3 nozzle nose, the nozzle nose weapons in general, they're kind of hard to use because they're very accurate aimed weapons. So this is a thing that I don't really use all that much, and because of that, you can tell because I can't get a good aim. Out of the two, though, I'd rather use the L3, so I guess it was good I got that for all the 30 seconds we got to play. We didn't even grab the stinking Rainmaker. Can I just roll Nautilus again, please? Please? Please, I'll grab my mic if you let me. Didn't even mean to do that. Come on, man. So far, we're a 1 for 4. That's not a good track. So I can already tell this power gonna be bad. Like if this was X rank, this would be go back to S styled points. Like it's gonna be that low. All right, well we have one more weapon left, so let's go ahead and do a roll. So starting things out, we rolled a 6. So on page 6. Is this page. Between 1 and 12, we get a 6. Ah, 2 6s. And Spling's a roller. Okay, they're gonna hate me next game because guess what I'm doing? Special up. To be fair, on this point, I don't really know what's a good thing to pick for the shirt. I might just go with this one. Just to have some of the extra swim speed, but also just have some of the charge. Intensified's not gonna help. It's honestly not. But I'm just going to go with this because I want some of the extra charge, but movement as well. So this should be fine. So final game, I really hope we don't get another knockout, please. I mean, I'm fine with us being the knockout winners, but not the knockout losers. Please, don't do this to me. There we go, final game. Do we actually see Undertow Spillway, or is it just a myth? Find out. Hey, it's real! It's real! I knew it was real. So going in, we got a challenge of 1710. That's a lot of shooters and a random bucket. So I can see what they're going for. A lot more aggression. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paint the map here a little bit. I would kind of prefer having some missiles. It's gonna take me a while to get missiles. That's why I built up a special charge set right now, because this thing doesn't paint all that much. So to charge up the special, it's gonna take a while. But now I have it, I'm just gonna release missiles over here. Got some strikes on my way, be very careful. I see the guys are all kind of cornered around middle. That's actually a really good fling. I'm surprised that actually hit the guy. That one hit him too. Ooh, I'm actually getting pretty good with these verticals. I don't really like the vertical fling all too much with rollers because it's so much harder to hit things with it, but yeah, if we're gonna hit them like that, then maybe I'll change my mind about the vertical fling. Flings with vertical is very special too because it's a different speed and different range for it. So it's much harder to use compared to some other rollers for that reason. It's kind of like a combination between a normal roller and a dynamo roller when it comes to its attacking power and range at that. So it takes some time to get used to this one, but it is pretty powerful. Especially with this kit having 10 missiles. Like one of the few weapons in the game that have them. That's unfortunate. I almost had missiles too, like this close, man. Like 1 point away, probably. There's the wipeout, that's good. They were really close to actually getting through this area for the checkpoint. I noticed if you take the left of the map here, it's much easier to just go unnoticed for a while. So that's how teams get a lot of points in Undertow. I'm gonna mark them all. Send out my missiles. Now I can start moving in. Come on, get a little closer to me. Unfortunately, that was not close enough, and then I died. So that's unfortunate. Looks like my team is having a hard time advancing. Rainmaker guy is just kind of going back and forth here because he just cannot do much. That's fair. As a Rainmaker, you're not wanting to advance unless your team is with you and you see an opening. So because of that, this guy actually hanging back is a good decision. Although, he's not going to last much longer. He only has about 10 seconds before he pops open. He's not going to be able to get to a pedestal before he explodes. But that's fine, as long as you get some kind of a push. And be very careful. I'm the only one alive. That was bad. Yep, I couldn't move. There was too much pain around me. I didn't have time to fling another shot out of my flings or roller. So that's kind of what I expect. We got the pop. That's good. I'm gonna just be careful here. I'm just gonna wait a second because this guy's gonna die. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that right now. Give her another one. Sounds like we're doing good. My team wants to go, I think, to the left. What this 52 is saying. Alright, I'm gonna just shoot my 10 missiles. It's all starting to respawn. It actually went right, so not what I was thinking. Alright, be careful with the strikes. I gotta get away. He's still up there, I think. Well, I don't think he is, but now there's a new guy. Oh, come on. What hit me? I didn't even see the tri-slosher. He kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, it makes sense. He does have Ninja Squid. That is the point. I was like, man, that was a good roll. So I shouldn't have died from the bomb. What's that? Die from the bomb? Okay. Almost thought it was a latency problem for a second, but that makes more sense if it was a tri-slosher. Let's get this guy out of here. Take that, Matt. That's right. Pick it up. I know that's what you like. I really wish I had teammates over here. Please help me. I'm a flings a roller. I have as high of a chance popping that thing as we do winning. Right now, not now that I did. Yeah, that. See, I have as high of a chance of popping that thing as speaking correctly. Not high at all. A better analogy, actually. I have like no ink. I'm just gonna put the mine down because honestly, it's like, what else can I do right now? Not much. This one guy's rocking no things at all. Maybe that guy had the same problem I had with the last monthly challenge and misinterpreted the rules. So he's coming in with fresh gear. It's like, what's the point? Might as well just use this time to farm because I can't use any of the sub abilities, but you can. All right, now the problem is, you must grab it, sir. I gotta wait for the rest of them to respawn. I popped this way too early. There you go. I should have honestly waited. I popped that much sooner than I should have. So, problem. Where do we go? Because right now, yeah, they are threatening. I don't think my teammates can survive that. It is just Rainmaker guy. He dropped it right at the end, too. That's unfortunate. At least that was a game we didn't knock out. So I'll take it. But, man, one win out of 5 games. That's not gonna be a high power. This is a repeat of the monthly challenge from last month with Splat Zones, because it was the same deal there. We won one game, which ironically enough was with a weapon I never play. Well, this time around, the one game we won was with a weapon that I've essentially mastered, at least what the game would say, because of the 5-star. So what do we have? Challenge power, 1624, okay. Ah! I'll be surprised that it even makes it to top 50. I got some work to do now after this recording, because, man, I mean, that's what I get for playing with random weapons. I get a questionable thing at best, because here's just a comparison's sake. So, we got a 16 power. Here's what an 18 power gives you. Top 50. So, I would be surprised if that score actually cracked it. So, I got some work to do, to say the least. But yeah, not the best track record where we played 5 games. Actually, no, 2 were knockouts, and the other 2 were just point wins for the opposing team, although 1 was by overtime, so we barely lost this game. We could have probably had this, and if we did, it would have been the second undercover win I would have gotten in a monthly challenge. Would have been weird. So the only win we got was when I got to use my main weapon of choice. So a little unfortunate, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Can't win them all, especially if you're playing with things you never played with before. So that was a fun challenge and definitely one that I wish I did a little bit better on, but random weapons, can't really ask for much. So as we were closing out this video, we're seeing the said challenge point now to see where we stacked up on the leaderboards. I want to mention one thing coming up when it comes to these challenges, because we actually know about 3 more challenges that are going to be happening here very soon. In fact, there are 3 challenges happening within 3 days of each other, which is insane, but they're all repeat challenges. So right now, if we take a look at the upcoming stages here in challenge, we can see the one that's on the board right now is Tower Control Too Many Trizukas, and it's Museum DL Falsino and Humpback Pump Track. This may sound familiar because it is. this was the second challenge they did in Splatoon 3 when the mode launched back in June, and they already made a video covering this specific mode with this specific set of maps. So the next couple of challenges, not going to be making videos on because simply put, there's no point. We've done these challenges before and it would just be the same song and dance. So if you want to see these challenges, they will be just in the challenge playlist. And the 3 challenges in question are Too Many Trizukas, Sheldon Sampler Challenge, and Foggy Notion. These are the 3 challenges coming back next week, or actually technically now, this week, because this is posted on Monday. So keep an eye out for these if you want to play these Splatoon challenges, as we have a whole slew of them coming up. It's just they're all weird times, so schedule accordingly, I guess. So with that said, that's going to do it for me. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.